Welcome to episode 19 of the Yin and Yang Podcast. As always, I'm your host, D-Pad, and with me as always is YuyuKirby.
Hey there.
Alright, now we got a full show tonight, you guys, just like last time. It's gonna be a fun night, I think. So, right off the hop, how have you been, Yuyu? Just eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just rip the bandage off this right now, because, I've been dealing with some bullshit lately.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah, so, alright, so, this was brought to my attention, I think it was on Tuesday or Monday, I cannot remember for the life of me, I gotta look through my DMs and that, but, my friend, Steven, who loves the podcast, by the way, he brought to my attention that, you know how a few podcasts ago I was talking about how a former friend decided to cut ties with me?
Yeah.
The former friend in question decided to start spewing bullshit about me on their Facebook. And Steve, at the time, he was still friends with that person on Facebook, and so he saw the posts, but then I guess Steve got really upset with how they were attacking me. So he ended up just blocking the person on Facebook altogether. But yeah, the person in question was spewing bullshit about me, saying that our deals for me getting them to do commissions wasn't fair. And I'm calling bullshit on that because we came up with the idea that I would make stuff out of Perler and send it to that person because they know that I'm on a fixed income, that I can't really afford a lot of shit. They were okay with it. So spewing this bullshit that I treated her badly in this situation is just bullshit.
Yeah, big time.
So I decided to, you know what? I deleted and erased all the art that they did for me, which is just two things pretty much. And Luke, my illustrator for my story, and that he is going to actually do a much better art for these former commissions of mine. He already did one, but I'm gonna share like the next one next week if that is okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no. And Luke, I had to say thank you because having you doing this art for me and not charging me, like, I'm not trying to sound like an ass. It's just, it makes me feel bad that you're doing this for free and, I can't afford to pay, but thank you, man. It means so much, and I'm happy that you're having fun with this. So I just wanted to say that before we get into, like, the rest of the podcast. I gotta rip the bandage off. So, how have your streams been doing? Because I know you've been getting a little bit angry at Sonic Frontiers from what I saw yesterday.
Basically, it was mostly just Ares Island just having a lot of bullshit and being annoying to navigate. And the last challenge that I had being really fucking poorly done. Considering the fact that you have to attack the ball in order to get to certain ones, but yet you never had to attack the damn thing in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, I got to the point, like, he was getting frustrated, you guys. So I sent him that a video that I had found when I was dealing with that challenge, and he did it off camera. And his response, just honestly, it made me laugh, but at the same time, I understood your frustration because I was frustrated for that challenge when I played it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. We're also going to be streaming Chrono Trigger some more, right?
Yeah, on next Monday.
Yeah, no. I will definitely have to join you for that because, like I told you yesterday, I've been extremely busy with shit. So now that this whole situation with the former friend's done with, I'm gonna get back to my life and I'm going to join you on the stream some more.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and speaking of Sonic Frontiers, that leads into our first segment. I'm going to start by saying that apparently Ian Flynn, the writer for the Sonic comics, the whole spiel about him, he confirmed that the Sonic comics are actually canon.
Well, he basically alluded to that canon. He alluded to that canon.
Ooh.
But basically, it's still better than just outright going, no, they're not canon.
Yeah, I mean, it's still nice. It's still freaking nice, isn't it? All right. So yeah, then speaking of Sonic Frontiers, we got confirmation yesterday that more stuff for the game is going to be coming, which I am really excited for. That this game is getting some love. Let's see. I got to see if I can pull that up here.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, it's coming in 3 different updates, which I'm pretty sure are all going to be basically 3 different days.
Yeah.
Update 1 being Jukebox. We're not sure if Jukebox is basically going to be basically just sound test, or if it's going to be similar to Final Fantasy 15's the one update that gave you the earbuds that allowed you to listen to the radio music on the go. Personally,
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Personally, I kind of hope that it's going to be basically similar to the earbuds, and it's not just Frontiers music. It's music from basically almost every game.
I like to see play some Green Hill Zone music at the back as you're yeah, that'd be cool.
We also have new challenge modes coming, including something involving Supersonic.
Mm-hmm.
We
I bet you that's gonna be like a boss rush, honestly.
Maybe that would be fine. We also have, because every fucking video game needs this, photo mode.
Photo mode, yay!
The most boring and pointless thing in every fucking video game.
I mean, I'm interested in it because you could position yourself in really cool, really fun positions.
I'm honestly tired of all the games having fucking photo modes.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm tired of it too, but I'm definitely gonna take some pictures just to show off my photography skills.
We also have update 2 involves Sonic's birthday. So update 2 has if we're basically doing different 3 different days again, then this is coming out on Sonic's birthday, because it's actually about the Sonic's birthday. We also have open zone challenges, and for some reason, new Cocos.
Yeah,
which I don't understand.
For those who don't know, the Cocos are like the things in the game where if you find them and collect them, you can bring them to one of the elders, and they help, max. They make Sonic stronger in that.
They boost his speed and ring count.
Now, update 3, I am personally excited for, and that is playable characters and a new story.
Yeah.
And with who they're hinting, who they're showing off for this.
Basically, the image for it doesn't really help, because it has Tails, Amy, and Knuckles, and Sage on it. So it doesn't really give off who's playable, but it's going to be one of them. It doesn't seem like they're going to be adding any games in it, adding new characters in it, which is fine, but that's just
we gotta see. I want to see Shadow on Starfall Islands. That's just my hope. But yeah, no. It's still actually really interesting, and apparently, Sonic Frontiers is part of the Game Awards now for the player's voice.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I found that out just actually while we were starting to record that. I forgot to mention that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. But no, I love that this game is getting a lot more support, a lot more love in that.
A lot more love than Forces did.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it does. Horses, I didn't mind it that much, but I think Frontiers kind of helps bring Sonic back to what made him that star that he is, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oof, that's nice. Yeah, no, that's. I'm honestly happy that it's getting a lot of love,
Yeah.
and I still have to finish the game because I'm on Ares Island as well. Um, I've been trying to get the cyberspace levels at S rank, which some I have no problem. It's just some of the harder ones, like the Sky Sanctuary level ones, they just make me want to break my controller.
That's why I'm waiting till I max out speed.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do too, honestly. Because
Unless their speed doesn't affect those, which that would be kind of dumb.
I don't know if it does or not, but like I did tell you that I maxed out Sonic's melee and defense, like his combat. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. So yeah, that's honestly cool. But yeah, all right. Moving on to our next topic, and that is we have the second trailer dropped yesterday for. Wait, was it yesterday? No, it was Tuesday.
It was yesterday. Yesterday.
Oh, you sure? I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. I'm losing my mind here. Back track of time. But yeah, we have our second trailer that dropped for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. And honestly, this looks like it's going to be a fun movie.
It does. It actually really does.
Mm-hmm. Like, I can just tell about the anime, like just the premise for this trailer, like it gives you. It's essentially an origin story on how the Mario Bros. Ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario's first confrontation with Bowser, and like how he becomes the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Only without kidnapping Peach and turning Toads into blocks.
Yeah, I gotta say though, the biggest thing for me for this trailer was the fact that they made Peach a badass. It didn't make her like the, how she is like in the games and that, but yeah, I can see you're not happy.
Honestly, the badass angle does not work with Peach. I could see them doing that with Daisy. Daisy would work more as the badass, not Peach.
That's true.
I kind of think that they're going to go with the damsel angle for Peach. They're going to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I don't feel one thing, and this is kind of what I've been worried about, what they're doing, what they would do with Peach. I'm a little bit worried they were going to go with empowering women thing, and I don't mean that basically women should not be empowered, but basically I'm worried that they're going to do the empowering thing in Hollywood's way. How Hollywood basically ramps up a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, because you have the woke crowd now. You will. Yeah. And then a friend in my server mentioned this the other day, like she's just waiting for people to call out like the Mario movie for how they made Peach, and people got to give it a break because it's Peach. She's a video game character that's not real.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, also the Japanese voice cast for the movie was revealed, and I
got a lot of laughs out of this. Okay, so Mario will be voiced by Mamoru Miyano, best known as Riku in the Kingdom Hearts series. Ryuji Sakamoto in Persona 5. Ceylon in the Gen 5 anime stuff. And this is the one that made me laugh loudly. Light Yagami from Death Note. He's also Sweet Mask in One Punch Man. But who gives a shit about Sweet Mask? He's boring. Well, he is.
No, I agree.
even with what they're doing with him now in the manga, no, I'm still bored with him. It's like he's boring.
Lost interest in One Punch Man mostly.
Yeah. Luigi will be voiced by Tasuku Hatanaka, best known as Kaminari in My Hero Academia. For those of you that don't know, Kaminari is basically the electric boy that leaves himself stupid as shit when he overuses his powers. He also people would also know him as Yozora in Kingdom Hearts. The Japanese voice for Shez in Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And anything Michael in the 2000 in the 3D version of in Bay my bad. And Bay Turtles Mikey. Peach Peach is voiced by Arisa Shida, who's not really as much known. She's mostly Trigger stuff. She's Lisa in Brand New Animal, and Amanda in Little Witch Academia. She's also been in a few more stuff, but those ones would be the ones that people know her more.
Gotcha.
Bowser is Kenta Miyake, best known as Brotherhood version of Scar, All Might, Advil and JoJo. And let's keep on down to video games. Biran in Final Fantasy X. Zangief in Street Fighter. And
my favorite character.
Of course, Scrub. And Gladiolus in Final Fantasy 15. And this one is the one that gave me the big laugh. Yeah. Some of you might know this one. Tomokazu Seki is Toad. For those of you that don't know or feel that the name sounds familiar, Gilgamesh from Fate, anything Fate related, Rob Lucci from One Piece, Kanji Tatsumi from Persona 4, and the current anime voice for Poochie in JoJo.
Oh, that is nice. That is really nice, dude.
So honestly, I'm probably going to be watching the movie in Japanese.
Yeah.
But for a completely different reason than when Chris Pratt is Mario. And that's all we're going to say on that. It's like, because I'm laughing at the voice cast. That is a meme loving nightmare.
Yeah. And we just want to state for the record that, we're not jumping on the whole, Chris Pratt bandwagon.
Yeah.
Like I respect the man. Yeah, I respect him too. Like, I love him as Star-Lord. I like him in the Jurassic World movies, and he's really trying with Mario.
Yeah.
Because he's voicing a character that, pretty much everyone knows who Mario is.
Yeah.
And so it's a huge honor, but there's also that amount of pressure that comes with it, because if he screws up, it's going to just kind of ruin his career in a way.
I don't think it would ruin his career that much, considering he's still Star-Lord.
True.
And there's also Jurassic World.
Yeah, that's true. But, people are not going to be happy if he screws up the character. Yeah. So we support Chris Pratt is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right?
Granted, it's not to throw shade and say he's going to be better than Charles Martinet. He's not going to be better than Charles.
No one.
But the reason why people need to shut the fuck up about the whole Chris Pratt thing is Charles is getting on in age. Honestly, I'm one of the people who feels he would not be able to do a 2-hour movie.
Same here. And no one can replace Charles, because Charles is Mario. But it's kind of like, I'm going to use the Sonic movie as an example, because for Sonic's movies, they have a different actor, and it's not Roger Craig Smith. It's like that. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, I was fine with it for Sonic, so I'm fine with it for Mario. Like, people that are hating on Chris Pratt that he's voiced Mario, no, just stop and give the guy a chance to prove that
Go
he
the
can
fuck
do
away.
Yeah. There's that too. But yeah, all right, speaking of Chris Pratt,
we
the
also
trailer for
have
yeah,
the
trailer,
trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 out.
and I think that this is going to be a proper send off to the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Like,
Yeah.
we talked about it earlier, and like they're going all in on whatever it is that they're dealing with for this one.
Yeah, and it feels like it's a farewell to them. They're not the characters themselves. They're still going to be hanging around because they're going they're going to be basically playing in roles again in the Secret Wars in the scroll stuff, and they also have stuff for King the Conqueror.
Yep.
But after this, we're probably not going to get any more Guardian movies.
See, I can see them actually doing like a Rocket and Groot movie, honestly.
Yeah, they can do that, but not the full group.
I can see them doing movies based on the characters, honestly.
Yeah, like we have the Groot show.
Yeah, which I still haven't finished watching, but I am having a fun time watching that show. And Groot is my mom's favorite character, and like out of anything Marvel, it's Groot. So I was watching like the first episode. She's just like, "It looks so adorable." I'm like, "Mom, how can you like Groot and none other characters?" Like, we have Iron Man, we have Squirrel Girl, we have, like all these other characters. How can you just pick Groot? And she just looks at me and she's like, "Because Groot's cuter than everyone else." Oh, mothers. But no, this movie makes me excited because we have Adam Warlock's in it. Gamora's back. It looks like it's gonna be a good movie.
It's not the same Gamora as the first two. It's basically the Infinity War Gamora that they stole and betrayed Thanos.
From what I can tell from this movie, it also kind of gives more of a it's gonna focus more on Rocket's backstory.
Yeah, this one's gonna be focused on Rocket,
which I am fine with because I love Rocket.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. Switching gears to another trailer that was dropped, and that is Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah, Dial of Destiny. Basically, this one, I'm looking forward to it, but I will admit, before when I thought we were just dealing with Nazis again, I was stating I was bored, especially considering how it seems to be in 69. So we should kind of move to the Soviets for this.
Mm-hmm.
But it does seem like we're basically pitting Indy against both Nazis and the Soviets, which I'm totally fine with.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I also do want to say is I hope that we have at least an inkling of Mutt. Say that what you will about the fact that Crystal Skull is bad. You can't really say, no, we can't give Indy a child.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Mutt was played by Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess like when that movie came out, he was the reason why a lot of people did not like the movie. I thought, he was okay. I liked him as Sam Witwicky in the first 2 Transformers movies. The ones before Mark Wahlberg kind of started plastering his face in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for this one, and I was telling you that I found some information that the movie isn't being directed by Steven Spielberg, and it's not being the story is not written by George Lucas, like the guys that created Indiana Jones. They're going to be serving as the executive producers, though. Which, okay, I hope that it's a good movie because Indiana Jones was actually one of my dad's favorite movies. Like, we have the Blu-ray set of the original 3 movies. And I think I have it somewhere in my room now. I just got to look for it. Oh, great. Yeah. But no, moving on to that, we also have a trailer that dropped today for the next Transformers movie, and my childhood is screaming with joy right now, you guys. It's Transformers Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And can I just say, Ron Perlman, oh, I'm so excited that he's in this movie. And before, like, Yu was actually a little bit confused because he thought that Peter Cullen, who voices Optimus Prime, wasn't going to be in this movie. What else? Yep. Do you have anything to add, Yu?
Not really. I'm honestly interested in the movie, but it's like I'm not that big of a Transformers fan, to be honest. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I can get why people like it. I am interested in it, but I'm also not that too deep into Transformers myself.
Yeah. But you know what's one movie that we can both agree on that doesn't interest us in the slightest?
The Mean One. That horror Grinch movie that some stupid idiot's doing because somehow I got the rights to it. My feelings on this are the same way as how I feel on the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. Rights holders, fucking quash this shit.
Yep. And I think I told you this already, but apparently the director of the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie,
This on the podcast, but yeah, he wants to do Peter Pan. Yeah. Rights holders, squash this shit and ruin these people. I don't feel right comfortable saying, hey, big company, quash these people. But in the case of this, big company, quash these people.
It's the only way they'll learn to stop making bad movies.
Not bad movies, stupid ideas.
Okay, there's that. Okay. But no, moving on to some game stuff. Tekken 8.
Tekken, well, this actually combining two things, because for some reason D-pad sets them separately. We have information that both Tekken 8 and Final Fantasy 16 will be at the Game Awards. I'm not happy with both of these for completely different reasons.
Do you want to share what your reasons are?
Tekken 8 is because I don't really give a shit about the series. I kind of think that the series just needs to end already.
Gotcha.
Final Fantasy 16, I really don't think should be in the Game Awards. Square, you guys really should have brought Kingdom Hearts 4 or Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2 into this, not 16. That's my thoughts. And I'm not saying that because I'm not excited for FF16. I do want FF16. I just really feel that Kingdom Hearts 4 and FF7 R2 are kind of more high priority for Game Awards.
Yeah. I'm honestly really excited for Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we also have the appearance for the Hulk in the Midnight Suns, and seems they're going with Immortal Hulk look for him, which is weird.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Honestly, I guess the reviews for Midnight Suns came out, and they're saying that it's really good.
That's something I'm glad to hear, because honestly, it does seem like a really good movie.
You mean game,
whatever.
Yeah, Midnight Suns. I actually have been reading the Midnight Suns prequel comics that they've been coming out with for it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at first, I wasn't really interested in this game, but reading the comics and that, I actually found a couple of back issues of the Midnight Suns comics, like in general. So I've been having to go out reading them. I am interested in this game. but I'm probably gonna wait for it to get to go on sale first before I buy it. And if I really want to scratch that itch, I'll probably just watch like a walkthrough of it when it comes out on YouTube. That's what I'll probably do. Okay, so the next story, like we were gonna have a guest come on to talk about it, so I'm gonna say that I'm working with my friend, and she for this topic. We're gonna get some information first before we actually come out with it because we want to make sure that we get this information right and we don't fuck it up per se. But I'm gonna ask you this, Yuyu. Do you know anything about established titles?
No.
Okay, so established titles is apparently a company or like it's a thing where you can get a documentation where apparently you can be called like legally called lord or lady, and you have like a plot in Scotland. Apparently it's all just one huge giant scam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so you have like you have a lot of like well-known YouTubers like some ordinary gamer. He actually sponsored them in one of his videos. He had this smaller YouTuber. Just give me a minute here to like pull up my information here. He had this smaller YouTuber that came out with a video talking about established titles like being a scam, and they actually backtracked and they were like they deleted the information that he had talked about, and apparently they were directing to a video that he had made on them, trying to send like a lot of hate towards this YouTuber. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna send you this article here because like apparently this is from NBC News, but some YouTube creators are dropping their sponsorships with established titles after a company accused of being a scam. So, on November 24th, the company sent its creator partners a letter saying it was under a targeted, completely unfolded attack based on bogus claims. A handful of YouTubers are distancing themselves from established titles. A company that sells souvenir plots of land in Scotland after a popular creator made a viral video calling the company a complete scam. In his video, which has assumed 2.5 million views since it was posted last week, YouTuber Scott Schaefer accused established titles of selling fake land titles, bestowing fake titles such as Lord and Lady, and mispresenting its restoration efforts. Apparently, what they were doing is he donated money, and they would donate like a money towards planting a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just there's still so much news coming out about this, so I'm definitely gonna like do more research on this. But you have some creators that are defending established titles, calling this YouTuber like an idiot and that. And some of the creators that's dropped their sponsorships include Philip DeFranco, Omni, The Quartering, some ordinary gamers, and review channel Heavy Spoilers, and pop culture creator Roundtable. Yeesh. Yeah.
Okay.
Roundtable.
Only one of those makes me laugh. Do you want to know which one?
Who?
The Quartering.
Yeah, I could say some stuff
Because
about
like
the
when you lose that asshole, yeah, you fucked up.
Here, what was it? Roundtable's Marco, I can't pronounce the last name, expressed similar statements on Twitter Monday. I apologize for not researching deeper. It's absolutely my bad, he wrote. I think I got so wrapped up in wow, tree planting is great and important that I never dug deeper into simple truth. Is yeah, obviously you can't call yourself a lord lady thanks to ET. It's also currently being investigated if the planted trees are actually in Scotland. So, the YouTuber that came up with this video, apparently, he did some more research, and the company that does establish titles, they also have this other scam. It's kind of like eBay. I can't pronounce the name. I can't remember the name on the top of my head, but it's just weird that they're actually doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly. Like, I'm gonna do some more research and hopefully I'll find some more information sometime soon for you guys. Because I want to stay on this topic. Because it's really interesting. Like, you have a lot of people that are keeping their sponsorships with established titles saying that the YouTuber in question is just bullshitting people. But looking at the products review, yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's a scam.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, that is definitely bad. But yeah, do you have anything else that you want to share or add?
Not really.
Okay. Next week we're going to be recording our 20th episode of the Yin Yang Podcast. We invited Wolfgang and Robot Toaster to come on. I still don't know what we're going to talk about, but I do have one suggestion for a topic that I want to talk to you later about.
Oh boy!
Because I've been waiting for like a milestone to talk about this particular topic.
Oh boy!
It's nothing bad. I mean, come on, it's me. What do you think I'm gonna suggest?
And we're going to be cutting right now. Goodbye, everyone.